Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Sarah Thompson, and we're learning about the Ready for 100 campaign with Reverend Rodrick K. Burton. Thank you again for being here. And we're going to continue this discussion about 100% renewable energy. And what does the future look like when you have 100% renewable energy?
It's very exciting. For instance, instead of using our buses, which are diesel, purchasing electric buses or battery-powered buses, which would have no emissions. The other thing is furthering the work to make our buildings and our homes and apartments more efficient. So, you know, one of the reasons why there's a lot of expenditure of energy is if your home, a lot of our old buildings in St. Louis, if they're not insulated well, they're losing a lot of heat, and it takes more energy to warm them as well as cool them. And so, like with our church, Ameren had a program in which they came in and they surveyed and they looked. They said, hey, look, if you guys get rid of these lights, you can have these other lights. You're going to save money, and there's going to be less energy pulled from the grid. And so there's so much to be saved by efficiency. But, you know, it'd be pretty exciting to ride an electric bus, which is going to be quiet and not make all that smoke and gas. So.
It's hard when we talk about energy because I think it is hard when you're living in the moment where everything is supplied for you and you aren't necessarily receiving the negative consequences or outcome of that. But it's really about thinking about the next generation and the generations of that. And you mentioned your children or my children in the world that they might live in. What are some things that people can just do to better inform themselves? Because if you're heating up your house or you don't have the money to kind of retrofit your home or building to make it more energy efficient, but it's still what you have working for you, how do you push people to have that concern that what they need to do to be more efficient is important?
Well, one of the things that we did with our youth at our church was we exposed them, talked to them about solar panels, solar energy, maybe incentivize your kids or your grandkids to go out and study, just do something to find out about this. Because once children are familiar with it, then it's not unknown to them. And then when they become homeowners, they would be more informed to say, hey, why don't we put solar panels on our home? Or what other green things that we can do to make our homes more efficient. So I think it starts with educating our young people, also having conversations about it. The Sierra Club has lots of great information on this. And then also showing up when there's forums to hear from the community. And our Clean Air Commission is going to be having various forums in different parts of the city, also on social media, so they can get their input and so they can also find out about this.
And that's a great segue to talk about community engagement. You alluded to that in the first segment. Talk about this. You've got events coming up, or the idea is really obviously to get the community engaged and to learn more about this so they can help act? Right.
What we're doing is we're planning. So very soon, the Clean Air Commission, I'm on the community engagement subcommittee, and we're going to be posting where we're going to have different events, and also we're going to do ones that are going to be online because we know a lot of people, they're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, and so we're going to meet people where they are so they can learn about what's going on, and then they also can give in their input as we, you know, make this transition.
And you mentioned, I mean, partners, a lot of this is not going to be possible without, I mean, obviously the Sierra Club, we have, you mentioned Ameren.
Absolutely.
I mean, is equally to get the community engaged, is it also on the sort of corporate and broader level to get those entities engaged?
Yes, absolutely. Part of academia. So WashU is on our commission, our panel. You have to have everyone working together on this so that they're putting pressure on the leaders, say, hey, listen, we really want you to take this seriously. We want you to make these changes because it's so easy for people just to do what they've been doing.
Absolutely. You know? And it's not as if really we're all a part of this. It's not like the air I breathe is different than the air you breathe. Or you know, eventually this all comes around and to affect us all.
Exactly.
So it's important. Thank you for being here and thank you for sharing this information. We've got some more information for you right there on the screen. It's the Ready for 100 campaign. We've been focusing on the St. Louis initiative. This is the Sierra Club is partnered on this, and so you can head to their website, sierraclub.org/Missouri, to learn more. Call the number on your screen, 314-644-1011, or email missouri.chapter@sierraclub.org. Thank you again for being here. All right, well, we've got more STL Live right after this. Please stay with us.